Magic moments all around, every matchup battleground. Gather close, let's start the thrill. Welcome to EDH and Chill.
Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of EDH and Chill. Today we have a special two-match episode. The first match is Hivelord versus Xyris versus Dargo and Armix versus Shelob. The second match is Ulalek versus Loot versus Hakbol versus Wort. We hope you enjoy today's gameplay. If you like this content, please like, comment, and subscribe. And with that out of the way, let's get into the gameplay. Now, so I'm gonna shuffle up. So hello everybody. We are playing Sliver Hivelord, Dargo Shipwrecker, Armix Filigree Thrasher, Xyris the Writhing Storm, and Shelob Child of Ungoliant, which is a commander I've never heard of before.
If my spiders kill something, I will get that something, but it's a food artifact, not a creature. Just the text box will be relevant.
Spiders Tribal. Gotta love those arachnophobia decks. That is actually fairly interesting. So there we go. It's gonna be Dargo, then Xyris, then me, then Shelob. Good luck, everyone.
Good luck. Good luck. I'll play a luxury suite and pass the turn.
Alright. Island, top the island for a Dakra Mystic and pass.
Okay. I am going to draw for turn. I am going to...
I did not draw, my apologies.
No biggie, no biggie. I am going to pay a mountain, and I'm going to Chrome Mox covering an Imp's Mischief. And I am going to, with that, pass turn.
Alright. That's draw. I'll play this Necroblossom Snarl, revealing this swamp. Pass turn.
Alright. Draw for turn. I'll play a artifact land. Comes in untapped. I'll tap for 2 to play a Mind Stone, and then I will pass from there.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw for turn. Alright. I'm going to play a forest for turn. Tap 2 for 3 visits, and I'll pass while I search. Yep.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Let's see what I got here. Spire of Industry, I can tap for any color. I'm going to then go green and black for a hatchery sliver. Each sliver has replicate. Replicate's equal to its mana cost, and I will pass turn.
Alright. Draw. Swamp. And I'll do a green for a Lenoir Elf. Pass turn.
Alright. Untap and draw. Alright. Yeah. I'll tap for a black to play a Shambling Gas. When he dies, I can give a target creature -1/-1, or make a treasure. And from there, I will pass.
Okay. Gonna untap, upkeep, draw for turn. Gonna play a mountain. I'm gonna tap for 4 for a Sky Shard Claim. Search library for up to 2 forest cards. Put them onto the battlefield. Shuffle. And I'll pass while I search.
Okay, untap, upkeep, draw. I am going to... Let's see here. I'll play a Shadow Blood Ridge. So I have black, red, black and red, and then any colorless. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 mana total currently at my disposal. I will tap all 4. Tap 1 colorless into the Shadow Blood Ridge, then a mountain on my Chrome Mox for a Bone Splitter Sliver. All slivers get +2/+0. I will then pass turn.
Alright. Draw. Forest and a Rasta of the Endless Web. It's a 3/5 with reach. If you guys cast instants or sorceries, I'll make 1/2 spiders with reach. Faster.
Alright, untap and draw. Play a mountain for turn. And then we will cast Armix. Armix does that when I attack with him, I give a target creature that defending player controls -X/-X equal to the artifacts in my grave and on the field. Pass.
Cool. On top, upkeep, draw for turn. Mountain, 2, 4, 6, 7. Okay, we're gonna tap for 2 and 2 green for Garrick Wildspeaker. Then want to uptick him to untap 2 lands. God love green ramp, eh?
It's the best.
Alright, then I'm going to tap for 5 for Xyris the Writhing Storm. And I'm going to pass.
Okie doke. Untap 4, upkeep, draw. I'm going to play a Blood Crypt. I'm just doing some math in my head to see if I want it tapped or not. I do not want to pay the 2 life. I'm going to be paying 1 to a white and paying 1 of the mana into colors for red black for a Bone Slither. All slivers I control have double strike. I will now be passing turn.
Scary. What's that? Chocolate. Here is a tapped Temple of the Lake. I'm going to scry one. I'll leave that there. I'm going to tap 2 and explore. I'm going to draw a card.
I'll make a snake off you drawing a card.
I will play an additional forest. And then I think I'm just going to rampant growth faster.
Draw for turn. Alright, man. Alright. I'll tap Mind Stone to play a Soul Ring. And then I will... Not sure. I think I'm just going to have to pass from there. Yeah, I'm going to pass.
Okay. Gonna untap. Draw for turn. We're going to tap a green and blue, float those. Just use that for mana. Up to Garrick. To untap these 2. Then tap them again. So that's 4, 5, so 2 blue and 3. for Kindred Discovery, naming snakes. So whenever a snake enters the battlefield under my control or attacks, I draw a card.
Okay.
And then we are going to tap for 3 to play a Temple Bell. Sorry, that is in the glare. So it's just tap and each player draws a card. Alright, and then who wants some cards?
I'll take some.
I'll take some cards.
Alright, so Kai, I will swing Xyris at you then. Okay. On combat damage, we'll both draw cards equal to his power, which is a 3 at the moment.
Thank you, sir.
Alright. 2, 3, and then I'll have 3 summoning 6 snakes enter. And since 3 snakes entered, I draw another 3.
Nasty.
Yeah, this is one of those decks where I'm standing with like half my library in my hand quite often.
Do you already have no max handout?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna play my land for turn. Island. Okay, no, we're gonna tap 2 for a Howling Mine. At the beginning of each player's draw step, if Howling Mine is untapped, that player draws an additional card.
Getting Nekusar vibes.
Sorry?
I'm getting
Yeah.
Nekusar vibes.
Nekusar.
The card draw is fun until it starts pinging you for damage.
There's only one thing that pings for damage in here, so yeah, we'll see. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards in hand. I'm gonna pass.
Okay. I'm going to untap, upkeep, draw a card for turn. I'm going to cast a prismatic.
You draw 2 cards.
Oh, 2 cards per turn. Oh, awesome.
Yeah. And I'll make a snake.
I'm going to
And draw a card.
prismatic vista. I'm going to pay a life, crack, and search for a basic land.
Okay, in response to that, I'm gonna tap Temple Bell, and we're all gonna draw a card, okay?
Okay.
And I'm gonna make 3 more snakes, and draw 3 more cards.
That is
Yeah.
already absolutely hilarious. I love it and hate it at the same time.
It's a group hug by shoving cards down your throat.
And biting snakes.
Yeah, because snakes are known for hugging.
Yep.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 mana right now. I'm going to tap. Let's see if I have enough. I don't think I do. Red, blue, black. No, I do not have enough currently. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap for a blue, casting Gale Rider Sliver. I'm going to tap for an additional blue to replicate, creating a copy of Gale Rider Sliver. And then I'm going to tap a black into Shadowblood Ridge for a black and a red. And I'm going to Tainted Pact, where I exile the top cards in my library until I find something I want and put it in my hand. So I'm going to do the really, really, really slow tutor effect. I will actually take that because that's kind of cool. Okay, so I exiled 1 card.
Well, exile is public, so what was it?
Oh, it's Cloud Shredder.
Okay.
So let's see here. I will No, I'll be nice. I'm just gonna play kind of pillow fort, and I will just pass turn.
Alright. I made a spider off of your tainted pact, and I'm trying my best to keep up with the trigger. I'm pretty sure I haven't missed anything, but I remember that Demetrius played a Sky Shroud claim.
That was a couple turns ago.
Yeah, I feel like that was the turn before Rasta came out.
Yep.
I love the
will-
Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Untap and draw 2.
You draw 2, make a snake, draw a card.
Yep. I will play a forest to slam for turn, and 3, 5, 7, 8. I will start my turn with a return to nature on your injury discovery.
Fair enough.
Destroyed. That was the card that I scried. I wish I had the mana open for it before you went crazy, but it is what it is. This is opponent, so okay. I think I will tap the rest of my mana for Shelob. So now my spiders have Death Touch and Ward 2. How many cards do I have in my hand? 7. I'm thinking about combat, but I'm seeing a lot of scary creatures out there. I think I will just chill and pass turn.
In your end step, I'm going to do a couple things. I'm going to start with playing Deadly Relic to hit the Rising Storm.
Okay.
Next fight.
And then after that resolves, I'm going to tap 2 for a Thrill of Possibilities, discarding a Dothby, and I'll draw 2. And then I'll tap a black for a Vampiric Tutor.
I'll make another spider. Appreciate you, sir.
Alright. And then go to my upkeep, and I'll draw 2 from Howling Line.
Yep.
Alright, that's in my grave. Untap. Play a Valedict on its land side, so it'll come in tapped. And then... Yeah. Let's tap a black for Calling the Weak on Armix to give me 4 black. And then using 2... Wait. Okay. Using 1 of it, I'll sacrifice Shambling Ghast to draw 2 cards.
I'll make a spider.
So I have a treasure that I just made. I'll just use this dice really quick. So I have 1 treasure and 3 black left. I'll use 2 of the black for a Cabal Ritual. So that brought me down to 1, making me another 3, bringing me back up to 4. And then with that 4 black and 2, I'll play a Bolus's Citadel.
Good lord.
Look at the top card of my library. I will just... yeah, I'll leave that on top, and I will pass.
Gary.
Okay. I think it's fair to say I'm no longer the target here.
I just did a bunch of stuff on one turn.
How many snakes do you have?
9.
9.
Just gonna condense them now.
Okay. Because it looked like maybe 53 for a second. I was like, oh, how many?
He was representing somebody sick and not.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, let's see how many cards I can get out of my hand. I got 12 in hand right now. Alright, I'm gonna play. Sorry, I have to draw for turn.
Yeah, it's 2 cards, I think, right?
Yes, it is.
Yep.
Thank you. Kind of forget my own triggers a lot.
Howling Mine.
Yes, sir. Island. Tap 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Xyris. Uptick Gurk. There's 6. To untap. Sorry, we'll just see what colors I need most. Untap those 2 forests. 4 mana. Okay. So many things I want to do, but not enough mana. You know what? I'm gonna tap Temple Bell. We're all gonna draw a card, okay?
In response, I'm going to pay 2 life with Bolus' Citadel to cast a creature with Flash. We Orcish Bowmaster,
Oh my.
and then I'll draw a card.
Okay.
So when that comes in, I'll make an army, and I'll deal 1 damage to one of your flying slivers.
Did not draw what I wanted to draw. Oh well. Alright. 1, 2, and a green for Beastmaster Ascension. Does that resolve? Whenever a creature you control attacks, you put a quest counter on Beastmaster Ascension. As long as Beastmaster Ascension has 7 more quest counters on it, creatures you control get +5/+5.
Okay, seems like it resolves.
Okay. Grab a die for that real quick.
Yikes.
Alright, then I'm going to separate these out a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna move to combat.
Okay.
Bill. I want to swing 7 snakes at you on attack. Beastmaster Ascension's going to get 7 counters on it. So you got 7 6/6 snakes coming at you.
Oh god.
Yeah.
They have trample at from something too, didn't they?
Not yet.
Oh.
Yet.
There you go.
That's like 42 straight damage.
42, yeah, and I can only block 2 of them, so I don't know if that actually saves me.
You'll
So yeah,
survive.
just because I'm going to try to survive, let's say I block 2 of them, so that's 5 of them.
You'll take 30.
I'll take 30 and be left with 8. Oh, that completely shuts off Bolus' Citadel.
That is scary.
Alright, yep, I go down to 8.
Okay. 9, 10.
Yeah, that's why I
Okay,
tried to do
once.
something when I could, because I had... that deck always ends up just like coming out of nowhere and killing me every time I face it.
Yeah, kind of just snowballs out of the blue.
Yeah, I couldn't
Okay,
return to
let me
nature
just
fast enough, unfortunately.
yeah, let me just discard down the hand sides real quick because I don't have anything out yet.
No instants or sorceries that turn, correct?
No, it's just the one enchantment and
Gotcha.
Xyris.
And all your snakes have trample?
No, they don't.
Okay.
No, that's why I was able to survive by blocking 2 of them.
Okay.
3, 4.
We've got 5 snakes untapped, is that correct?
Yeah, you got 5 snakes untapped. Yeah, but everything gets the +5/+5, not just the snakes.
Gotcha.
5. 6 and which one do I want to keep? 7, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. All right. I am tossing a Dictator Crufix, Market Festival, Feather Alchemist, Llanowar Elves, Temple of Epiphany, and Horn of Greed. And with that, one pass.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Come on, good draw.
Not 2.
I'm just gonna see if I can do something here.
I have no interaction at the moment either, so
No,
everything
just
resolves.
mana-wise.
That's enough for a fog.
Okay, I can. I'm gonna tap for a white and a red. I'm gonna summon Cloud Shredder Sliver. All slivers have flying and haste. I am then going to let's see, tap a red. I'm gonna tap a blue into this to make a red and a black. I'm gonna tap for another red and another black. Okay, and then I'm going to exile a Simian Spirit Guide for another red. I'm going to cast Twin Flame. I'm going to be copying Bone Splitter Sliver and Bone Scythe Sliver. So I have a copy of each of these boys right here. Okay.
Double strike and +4/+0.
Yeah. So every sliver I have currently can attack and has double strike +4. So this one is 6. Okay. That's 12.
And flying.
Yeah, and flying. 6, 12. That's another 6 and 12. This is 24. This is 6. So that's 24, 25, 26, 27, 30. 31. Wait, yeah, so that's 30. And then this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who here has reach or flying?
I'm wide open.
I have flying. Just one flyer.
I have 9
how much-
creatures with reach and death touch.
How much flying do you have, Demetrius?
I got 1, 8, 10.
1, 8, 10 flyer and no reach?
Nope.
Okay, in that
Haven't
case,
drawn Eldrazi Monument yet.
in that case, I'm like you're gonna win next turn just with snakes, aren't you?
Am I? Maybe.
So I'm gonna one shot you right here with flying, double strike, +6/+6 kind of thing, and I'm just gonna one shot you to the face for 6, 12, 24. That's gonna be +4. That's 20. That's 30. 35.
Yikes.
35 double strike flying.
Okay.
Because you already almost one-shot another person. You're gonna come for me next because I have a big board. I have to like one-shot you in the face, but I'm gonna make this a very quick match. I would love to change my deck, play a different deck, and have another match after this.
Yeah, sure.
If you guys want to. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna one-shot you.
Yep.
And then Billy, you have what for flying or reach?
I have nothing.
Nothing.
No creatures.
And then I'm going to swing Cloud Shredder at you, which is going to be a 5/5 double strike flying.
Yeah, that
Bill,
could.
Demetrius, you're gonna like my next turn. I'll tell you what.
Cool.
What, you're going to kill me?
I don't think I can do that, but it'll be interesting.
Okay. So I eliminated half the board in one shot because slivers are hilarious, and I passed to I passed to you, Kai, because I have no other plays, no mana.
If I had
knew I was
two
gonna get killed after I
more
just did
mana,
that
I
when-
probably could have saved myself there.
I got one
Because I had
this
Luminous in the
time.
ring, so I would just gain a lot of health.
Forest as my land for turn. I will tap 2.
There's
3,
both.
Oh wow.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll leave this open. Here is a card called Spitting Spider. It's a 3/5 with reach. I will demonstrate its ability. I will sacrifice this land. It will deal 1 damage to each creature with flying.
Okay, so you're going to basically take away my flying. You're gonna kill
How many
this one.
many creatures do you have right now?
I have 7 creatures. 2 of them are gonna die.
All of your creatures have flying.
Yes, but only
Yeah,
2.
if you target your ones giving flying last, you can target all your other ones first.
Yes, but what I'm saying is
there's no targets.
these
It's
are
just
all
creatures with flying.
these-
So it happens at the same time.
it does 1 damage, right?
Yeah, 1 damage of death touch to each creature with flying.
Oh, of death touch.
Shelob gives all my spiders death touch.
Oh.
So I will get 7 food tokens that are copies of each creature that you control.
You're
They
gonna
are
get
not creatures, but they do have the text boxes.
Okay.
So now I will tap for 4 and play Maskwood Nexus. So now all of my spiders
There's the win.
are
You had the win.
slivers.
All your spiders are what?
Slivers.
Okay, that's
So now everything you just killed us with, he has on his board to hit you with.
I'll turn my board sideways. And +4 +0, double strike, flying, death touch, and whatever fun keywords that you have.
okay, so I am super dead as well. There we go. That was really interesting. I actually
Probably.
I really liked that actually.
And haste too, right? I can swing that one.
Yes, yes, they did have haste. So I'm going to change my deck. That was my more powerful deck. This one is significantly powered down from the previous one.
Yeah, mine's also
Same with
fairly
this
weaker.
one.
I just
That was really satisfying too.
that was hilarious. I honestly did not think that I was going to lose that because I was going to make everything indestructible next turn. I was just waiting for that's a vampiric tutor that would have got me there. I just needed a mana.
Spitting Spider was my top deck.
Okay. I'm going to be swapping. That was a very good game. You guys are awesome. I really enjoyed that. That was actually very fun. You know, it's easy to have fun when you're winning, but you know, having fun when you lose, that shows, you know, that's something right there.
Hand's a little ambitious, but I will keep it.
Okay. So, let's get into some gameplay.
Draw for turn. Oh, that's kind of nice. I will play a forest, tap a forest for a turn 1 burgeoning. Whenever an opponent plays a land, I can play a land.
That is
That's
cool.
After that, I'll pass.
I love the full text forest, by the way.
Oh yeah, I ended up picking up all the D&D pre-cons, so I have a bunch of them.
So it's my go now. I will draw for turn. I will go Sulphurous Springs, tap for a Soul Ring, and I will...
When you play a land, I'll drop a land. Sorry.
Yeah, good old burgeoning. And I will pass turn down below to Kai.
Alright. Perfect. I will... Where is it? There it is. Here's a game trail. I will reveal this forest. Comes in untapped. I'll tap it for a land or else. That's turn.
Alright. Untap upkeep, draw for turn. Gonna play a forest, tap that forest for a soul ring, and pass.
Alright, I only had 2 other lands in hand, so I did not get a drop on your turn. Draw for turn. I will tap 3 for a cultivate. So I will go search for a land, put it onto the field tapped, and then 1 into my hand. 1 tapped, 1 into my hand. And then I'll play that 1 for turn. Wait, yeah, I'll play that 1 for turn, and then I'll pass.
Okay. So now I'm going to untap, upkeep, draw. I'm going to play a Llanowar Wastes for turn. I'm going to tap 4 for an Eldrazi Confluence. I'm going to create a 1/1 Eldrazi Scion 3 times. So I will create 3, if I can find the correct tokens. I love how it doesn't work. I will create 3 Eldrazi Scions. This will go in the graveyard. And with that, I will pass my turn.
Untap, draw. Forest. A Tormented Voice. Going to discard Second Harvest. I'm going to draw 2. Pass turn. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to tap this forest, play a Simic Growth Chamber, returning this forest to my hand. I got 1 green floating. 2, 4, 6, 7 cards in hand. I want to pass.
Untap, draw, play a land, and then tap for 3 to get out loot. From there, I'll pass.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm gonna go 5. I'm gonna sacrifice this for a mana to summon Ulalek Fused Atrocity. And with that, I will pass turn.
I will play a Cinderglade. Comes in tapped. Going to tap 3 for an Electric Revelation. I will discard this Vitalize. I'll draw 2. And pass turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw for turn, land for turn. Going to tap 2 for a Simic Signet, and tap a forest and the Simic Signet. Sorry, tap the forest to tap the Simic Signet, and then also the Simic Growth Chamber to play Hakbol for 4. Move to combat. Hakbol's going to explore. That's a land. Goes to hand. I'm going to pass.
Alright. I'm going to untap and draw. Alright. We're going to tap for 6 and activate loot. So now I'll look at the top 6 cards in my library, and I can put down a 6-drop creature or less. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is terrible. That was a complete whiff. Alright, pass turn.
Okay, I'm going to untap, upkeep, draw. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'm going to crack these for 2, I don't know, blue mana. I'm going to cast Ugin the Ineffable. Starts out at 4 loyalty. I'm going to +1 Ugin the Ineffable. Exile the top card of my library face down and look at it. Let's see. Okay, so underneath that, I'm going to create a 2/2 spirit token. And that's probably going to be my turn. I will pass.
Alright. Untap and draw. Play a forest. I will tap 2 for a Nature's Lore. Do I have anything for 4? Kind of. I'll go ahead and get that forest now. It's probably just going to be a basic one. Yeah, I'll just grab a basic one. There we go. I'm going to shuffle really quick. I think I'm going to be flashing back this Electric Revelation. But I need to shuffle first. Alright, yeah, let's tap the rest of our mana to flash that back. Exile it. I will discard this Cast in Flames. Draw 2. Alright. Clean up my board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards in hand. I'll pass.
Okay, going to untap. Keep, draw for turn. Play is land for turn. Going to tap 1 into Civic Signet, then another blue. So 2 blue and 1 green for Spylon of Sea and Sky. She's indestructible as long as I control at least 2 other merfolk. Whenever she attacks, I draw a card, and other merfolk I control have ward 1. Tap for 2 for a Vodalian Hexcatcher. As flash on merfolk you control, get +1/+1. Sacrifice a merfolk, counter target with non-creature spell unless its controller pays 1. Okay, then we're going to move to combat. Everything's going to explore, moving right to left. Kinder Discovery. They're all going to explore this, and it's going to go back on top. So they're all going to get a +1/+1 counter.
Demetrius likes that card.
Apparently, yeah. It's part of the pre-con too, which is kind of neat. 5 cards in hand, I'm going to pass.
Alright. I'm going to untap and draw for a turn. I'm going to pay 4 to drop down a Kona. It has survival. At the beginning of my second main phase, if Kona is tapped, I can put a permanent card from my hand onto the battlefield. I will pass.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. Gonna play an Exotic Orchard. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not really worth it actually here. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3 for Aslas the Swelling Scourge. I'm gonna tap 2 more for an Idol of Oblivion. I'm then going to uptick Ugin the Spirit Dragon, exiling a card, looking at it. I'm looking for the spirit token. I'm going to create a spirit token with that card exiled underneath it. Now that I created a token this turn, I can tap Idol of Oblivion to draw a card, which actually helps me significantly. With this, I am going to pass turn for now.
Untap. Card. Play a forest. Alright, let's tap 2 red. And, no, another 2 red, that sucks. That's fine, I can do what I gotta do. Let's tap 4 total for an unexpected windfall. I'm gonna just go Goblin Rally. Draw 2 cards. 2 treasures. No treasures. Let's see here. I think I would just be passing turn. 6 cards in hand.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Gonna untap. Upkeep, draw for turn. Play a forest. Here we're gonna tap for the Simic Signet again. So 2 blue and 1 for Emperor Mahali II. I may look at the top card of my library anytime. I may cast Merfolk spells from the top of my library. And whenever I cast a Merfolk spell, I may pay 1. If I do, I create a 1/1 blue Merfolk creature token. I'm gonna tap Simic Growth Chamber, leaving 1 floating for a Benthic Biomancer. Then I'm going to use the 1 to create a Merfolk token. Then I'm going to look at the top card of my library. Okay. Going to move to combat. Everything's going to explore. Starting with the token there. Deeper Elite. You know what? I'm just going to have them all explore Deeper Elite. And then have it go to the grave. Okay, now I'm going to swing. Sorry. Benthic is going to explore last. Sorry, this would be going to hand because of Benthic, not to the grave. Apologies. Just because whenever it gets +1/+1 counter, I draw a card. Alright. We'll do swing Hakbol at... I don't really want to attack it, but I want to attack triggers, you know?
I have a lot of really, really annoying attack triggers if you attack me and I block.
Yeah, and then you also get to flip over one of those spirits.
Yeah.
You know what? Bill, I'm going to swing Hakbol at you. He is a 6/6 at the moment.
Any tramples?
No trample or anything. On attack, I can either draw a card or put a land from my hand onto the battlefield. I'm going to play Temple of Mystery. When it enters, I scry 1. That's going to stay there.
Move the block now? Or anything else?
Yeah,
Okay.
move the block.
Yeah, I'll let Luke get blown up. He's a 1/4.
Okay. Alright, then second main phase. Going to pay a green and then 1 off the Soul Ring for a Deeper Elite. And then use the other for Mahali's ability again to make another token. This would enter first, so Deeper Elite would not see it. And alright, with that, I'm gonna pass.
At your end step, I'm going to tap 1 for a Worldly Tutor. I'll grab a Galta Stampede Tyrant and put that on top.
Oh boy.
And then go to my turn. Untap and draw. I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to swing Kona at Kai.
I will take it.
Alright, since Kona made it to my second main phase alive, the survival ability activates, and I get to drop a permanent from my hand onto the field. I'll drop Galta Stampede Tyrant, and when Galta Stampede Tyrant enters the battlefield, I can put any number of creatures from my hand onto the battlefield. So after that, I'll drop a Bellowing Tangleworm. All my green creatures have Intimidate, so your creature has to be green or an artifact. Challenger Troll. Each creature you control at power 4 or greater can't be blocked by more than one creature. And then a Nyxbloom Ancient. All my lands tap for 3.
Whoa.
And what is the power toughness of Galta?
12/12.
Okay.
Wow.
I'll tap 2 mana for 6 to get Loop back out. I mean, I'll tap 2 lands for 6. That's what I meant to say there. Yeah, I just passed there.
Okay, I will untap everything. Upkeep, and I will draw. I will play Shrine of Forsaken Gods. I am going to tap green. Actually, yeah. Green. Green. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to cast Rishkar's Expertise. Draw cards equal to the greatest power among creatures I control. 2 power. So I draw 2 cards. Oh, sorry, that was actually 3. Okay, these go in my hand. I can now cast a card with mana cost 5 or less without paying its mana cost. I'm going to cast Return of the Wild Speaker. Draw cards equal to the greatest power among non-human creatures you control. So I'm going to draw another 2 cards. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so these 2 go into my graveyard. I'm then going to downtick 3 on Ugin the Ineffable, and I'm going to destroy Galta.
Oh, is it just a straight destroy spell?
Destroy target permanent that's 1 or more colors.
Okay.
Because that is terrifying. And I will pass turn.
Alright, Kai?
Yes, sir.
What a
Isn't my
deal
board
here.
Isn't my board set a little funny compared to yours?
It is hilarious. You have a lot, and this coming from the
Yeah.
Outlaws.
Go ahead. Go ahead, sir.
Kai, don't play any creatures, okay?
Interesting.
Board
All right.
wide. Or Psychonic Rift.
I appreciate the heads up. I will draw for turn.
Ooh, and Galta got killed. That's actually really bad for me.
Mountain as link for turn. No creatures, you said?
Nope.
Alright. I will instead cast Faithless Looting. Draw 2. Discard 2. Gonna be a. It's gonna be a Goblin Warstrike as a discard, and that's fine. I'll discard a Gelatinous Genesis. What else? I think I'm gonna do that again, guys. I think I'm gonna flash it back. Gonna exile Faithless Looting with the flashback. Gonna draw 2. Discard 2. It's gonna be the this forest and this mountain as my discards. Alright, yep. You can go ahead.
Okay, going to untap. Draw for turn. Alright, gonna tap for 2 blue and 2 for a wave goodbye. Return each creature without a +1/+1 counter on it to its owner's hand.
Alright.
Does that resolve?
I'm going for it.
Okay, I have 2 effects for that resolving. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
First off, this spirit dies, and I get a Garruk's Uprising. If I control a creature, power 4 or more, draw a card. I don't. Creatures I control have trample whenever creature with power 4 or more comes under my control, I draw a card. That's not a big deal. So I now have Selective Obliteration. Each player chooses a color, then exile each permanent unless it's colorless or the only color they chose. I'm going to choose black because I'm colorless. We go around the board.
I only have colorless permanents.
I'm gonna say blue because everything's blue.
Okay.
And I have nothing on my board after the bounce.
Okay, so that triggers and takes effect.
Pay 1 into the Civic Signet.
I just realized I made a misplay. I said black, so that goes away.
Okay, so I'm gonna tap 1 into the Civic Signet, then tap the Sonic Growth Chamber for 4 total, using 2 of that blue and 1 for Cupola, Warden of Waves. Spells your opponents cast that target merfolk you control cost 2 more to cast. Abilities your opponents activate that target merfolk you control cost 2 more to activate. Then using the last mana out of the Civic Signet there, I'll make a merfolk. Okay, then move to combat. Everything's going to explore. I'm going to look at the top of my library first with Emperor Mahali. Yeah, okay. I'm going to explore. There are, Benthic's going to explore last. So Hakbol, go like that. Then it's Stony Brook Banneret, and it's going to go back on top of my library. Everything's going to get a +1/+1 counter. And then when Benthic Biomancer gets his +1/+1 counter, I draw that card. You still have Summoning Sickness. Alright, we are going to swing Hakbol, Emperor Mahali, Benthic, this merfolk here. That's it. We're going to do Hakbol and Mahali at Bill, and then Benthic and the merfolk at EDH and Chill. Hakbol and Mahali. Hakbol is 7/7 commander. Mahali is a 6/6. And then for EDH and Chill, you got 2 4/4s coming at you. And then on attack with Hakbol, I can either put a land from my hand on the battlefield, draw a card, draw a card. Okay.
Okay, I took 8.
Pass turn.
I love that you basically Cyclonic Rifted us.
Yeah, that's a good spell.
Okay. I guess I'll just tap 3 to get loot out, and then pass.
I will untap everything. Upkeep, draw. I am going to get a +1 to exile the top card of my library, look at it, and it goes down underneath a spirit. Eldrazi Temple. I'm going to be tapping a Soul Ring for a Talisman of Dominance, casting my commander again. Seeing as I created a token, I'm going to be tapping this Idol of Oblivion to draw a card. Passing turn.
Alright. Untap and roll. Play a mountain. I'm gonna tap 6 mana for Wort. She will make 2 1/1s on ETB that are green and red. When I cast instants or sorceries, I can copy them if I tap 2 untapped creatures. I will demonstrate by cracking these 2 treasures and conspiring this harvest season. I'm going to search my library for 2 lands, but it's actually 4 since I'm conspiring it. I'm going to go onto the battlefield tabs, and then I will pass my turn.
Oh, that art always makes me think that that's Farseek.
Yeah, so just 4 basic lands, and then you can go.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? My fault. I'll slap down land or else my extra mana.
Okay.
Wasn't planning on doing that.
Draw turn. Tap the soaring and a green, leaving 1 floating for Ozlith the Shattered Spire. 1 more +1/+1 counters we put on artifact creature you control. That many +1/+1/+1 counters put on it instead. And then using the 1 floating off the Soul Ring, tap this island for Stonybrook Banneret. Has Island Walk and then Merfolk spells and Wizard spells you cast. Cost 1 less to cast. And then I'm going to tap this forest for Deeproot Elite, because it costs 1 less to cast. Look at the top card of my library with Emperor Mahali. Benthic Biomancer is going to explore last. The rest of them don't overly matter. They're all going to explore Zegna Utopia Speaker. And that's going to go back on top. So they're all going to get 2 +1/+1 counters now. Then I'll draw it off of Benthic getting a counter. Now we're going to move to the player attackers. So we'll do Hakbol, Svelin, and Mahali at Bill, and then we'll do Benthic, Merfolk 1, Merfolk 2, Capola at EDH and Chill.
Is there any reason I cannot block them?
Nope, you can go ahead and block.
What's the biggest one?
Biggest one is going to be a 6/6.
I will block the 6/6 with my spirit. So how much damage do I take?
Okay, so 3, 4, 5, 17.
Okay. 1, 2,
Right, and then Bill, you got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 coming at you, 9, 10 coming at you, and a 9, 9 commander at you.
Dang, bring me down to 1.
Wait, am I actually?
Yeah,
Wow.
it's 26.
If you guys can get through to his face enough, I might be able to do something.
On attack, I draw a card off of Svilum. And then
Alright, I guess I'll just
land.
block your commander and take the 17.
So
Okay.
when all that fun stuff happened, I revealed a skittering invasion. I created 5 Eldrazi spawn tokens, which is what these are.
Okay. Cool. Alright. Pass turn.
Alright. Untap and draw. I'll play a land, followed by 7 mana for an Avenger of Zendikar to make me 7 plants.
Nice.
And then, yeah, that's all I can do. I'll pass.
Okay, I will untap, upkeep. I will draw for turn. What is the biggest creature, Demetrius, on your board? Like, what is the thing that's causing you to get so many counters and all that fun stuff?
It's a combination of Hakbol and Oswald the Shattered Spire. Because Hakbol lets me explore, and then Oswald the Shattered Spire gives me an additional +1/+1 counter.
Okay, so I'm going to.
Keep in mind.
Yep.
If you want to target my Merfolk, it's going to cost you 3 additional.
3 additional mana.
Yeah, because Ward 1, and then this one here says spells or abilities that target my Merfolk also cost 2 more.
So for land for turn, I'm going to play a Cascading Cataracts. So to attack you, do I have to pay extra mana?
To attack, no.
Okay. So I'm going to attack you with 2... I'm going to be attacking you with 2 of my Eldrazi spawns in a minute here. My 2 of my little 0/1 spawn dudes, which are going to be denoted by these 2 dice right here. And I'm still going to have 3 Eldrazi spawns that are going to be hanging out here.
So there's 0/1s?
Currently. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I'm going to cast Eldrazi Conscription. I'm going to pay 2 more mana, and I'm going to activate Ulalek, doubling it, creating 2 Eldrazi Conscriptions. So both of these tokens have 10/10 Trample and Annihilator 2, and I'm going to move to attacks and swing both at you.
Okay, 10/10 Trample and Annihilator 2?
Times 2.
Times 2. Okay. Block 4 of that with Deep Root. I'll let the other 16 through. And then for the Annihilator 2, I'm going to get rid of these 2 lands.
And you have to do that again. You have another Annihilator 2.
Alright, and then my tokens.
Okay. So you did say if I could damage him a little bit. I hope that counts as a little bit.
Let's find out if that's going to be enough.
Okay.
And I have you to deal with after that, so I'm looking a little less helpful. We'll see how it shakes out.
Yeah, I think before my end of turn here. Let's see.
Oh wow, yeah, 24 is actually.
Yeah, I'm gonna
crazy number.
I'm gonna neg 3 scions for an Azlask, and I'm going to pass turn.
Oh boy. Yikes. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. And draw card. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna do a little bit of quick maths here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, yeah. 24 is actually a hilarious number. I'm just gonna go for it. I don't know what my next turn is gonna look like, but I haven't really done anything, so I just feel like I should do something this game. Demetrius, can you offer me anything before I blow you to smithereens?
I've just not been looking your way at all this game. I even told you to not play creatures, I've been your boy.
You did do that.
And he's totally gonna one-shot you as soon as I'm out of the way.
That's the problem. I have 4 blockers and I need 3 of them pretty desperately. Bill is chilling, and EDH, you are terrifying.
But I've left you alone.
Yeah.
And I came to your rescue when you asked for help.
What if I did this? Okay. Good lord. I have like 2 options. No, not really, because then Demetrius can counter that one. Okay, I really only have 1 option. I'm gonna tap it all. I'm gonna tap everything. This is for the spell. The rest is going to be X. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I will conspire this spell. It's a Banefire.
Oh, isn't that uncounterable?
Correct.
Yeah, it's just straight up 24 damage to the face. You can't counter, can't block.
That is correct.
That is funny.
Damn.
Who's my target? I don't know.
There's only one real target here. I mean,
There's like 1 and 3/4 real targets. Demetrius,
There's
I'm
one
sorry.
play that makes sense and
I'm
one
sorry.
play that's funny.
yeah.
If you say you kill me and EDH and chill, or
No,
There.
it's gotta be you. Sorry.
You have
I
the
was counting
scariest deck.
I was counting, and it was like
It was
like,
meant
oh, wow,
to be.
24.
Nah, if I drew this card literally like right before combat, I think I would have had it.
I mean, your deck,
Alright,
your
you did.
Hakbol deck
You-
was terrifying, man.
You played
It's the
respectfully.
pre-con with like just a couple cards swapped out.
That's
I've
terrifying.
got nothing else. Pass to Bill.
alright. I will untap and draw.
I'll make you proud, I promise.
Alright. I'll tap
You better.
5 for Challenger Troll again. And now my total power is 11. So I can tap 2 for the original Galta. So this is just a 12/12 Trampler. Cost reduction by the total power of creatures I have on the board.
Okay.
And I'll say pass from there.
Okay, this is... Now there's 2 people who are hilarious. I'm going to untap all of my mana. Upkeep and draw. Let's just see here.
No, you can make those tapped.
What is the strongest 2 creatures you have on board there, Bill?
A 12/12 and a 6/5.
Okay. And what is Wort's power in toughness?
3.
It's a 3/3?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So... Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I have to do that because that's just going to be hilarious. So, what I'm going to be doing here is... I'm going to be tapping some mana right away because I have to. I'm sorry. How many lands do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7, so I have access to a lot of extra mana that I didn't before. I'm gonna tap. Yeah, because there's 2 ways I could do that, but this way is much funnier. I'm gonna tap Eldrazi Temple and Shrine for 4 mana. Okay, because that's 2 and 2 for the doubles. I'm then going to tap Talisman of Dominance for a red, so that's 5 mana. I'm then going to go Soul Ring for 6 and 7. So I have 7.
Red mana from the Dominance?
Oh, sorry, not red mana from this. My bad. I'm kind of excited, so I'm getting that over my head because I'm going to do something really stupid.
All good.
I'm going to cast Hideous Taskmaster, which is a 7/2, which I'm going to keep up as a blocker. But I gain control of 1 creature from each target, so I'm going to gain control of Raid, and I'm going to gain control of Galta. They become untapped, Trample, Haste, Annihilator 1.
Sounds good.
I am also going to be using some more mana here. 1 second. I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. Just for an extra blocker, I'm gonna go. There's no white on the board anywhere for that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can't even do that. Let's see if I can do the other thing. Blue, green. I'll go green. I'll go blue. So I'll take 1 damage and I'll tap for a colorless. So I'll go down from 15 to 14. And I'll cast an Eldrazi Displacer, but I won't use this ability right now. I will be swinging Galta, Wort Raid Mother. That's going to be 14 damage. Azlask, and my 2 10/10 Annihilator, 2 Eldrazi's for 36 damage with no blockers at Kai.
Oh, goodness.
One-shotting you. And then I still have 2 blockers up, so I should not be able to be killed next turn. And then I have, oh my god, Overkill for a build the turn after.
I am dead, but you guys would have been dead on my turn with a Comet Storm.
Yeah, so like...
Good.
Right.
So
I'm willing to just look at my draw and see if I could even do anything on my next turn.
I thought I could maybe cross my fingers and live.
Well, I just drew Hideous Taskmaster, which gave me control of Galta. And then at my end of turn, what I'm going to do is I was going to downtick Ugin to kill Galta, so it's not even there to be used against me.
Yeah, I won't even have the time to do anything because I have a reclaim and I can get this back out and try to do something, but I won't have the time to.
So
I'm willing to scoop to the Eldrazi's.
Okay, my Eldrazi Precon won his first match. Well, I thank you guys very much. That was an amazingly fun game. I mean, like Demetrius makes some horrifyingly scary decks, man. What the heck?
Cards are shuffling late at night. Summoning creatures take the fight. Planes walking to worlds unknown. In this realm we're never alone. Decks and dice align the stars. Mana flowing through the bars. Strategize and make your play. EDH and chill all day. Magic moments all around. Every matchup battleground. Gather close, let's start the thrill. Welcome to EDH and chill. Tap the lands and cast your spells. the clues that start the thrill. Welcome to EDH and Chill.